Hello and welcome, or welcome back to the Wave K-pop podcast, in which we talk all things K-pop. I don't know why enough I love to do this to myself when I'm just when I am finding my thing when I'm finding my thing, hold on, Sophie. When I'm finding, yes, the remix, the Le Seraphim remixes that I'm talking about today. With hi, hello. So I forgot to record an episode for today. So I literally realised this last night at about 10:30, just before I was about to go to sleep. My tummy's gurgling. Just before I was about to go to sleep. And the problem with that is I was not about to go downstairs, go get my laptop, go get my notebook, and record, and then schedule it to upload today. So I was kind of just thinking about things that I'd already done I could talk about that wasn't a group. And earlier, the previous day, so today's Tuesday the 6th, and this episode's coming out today. So yesterday, on Monday, I was listening to the Seraphim's Smart remixes, like the remixes for the song Smart on the Easy album. And I was like, great, brilliant, love that for me. I am going to talk about that. And then I most likely will probably record for Friday's episode, which is going to be the crazy remixes. So we're actually going to be fine and we're not going to worry. And I do actually just need to quickly tally up the totals of the thingies. But yeah, no, it was actually funny at Rainbow Stars yesterday because we went. I think that's carrying recording. Sorry. I just had to pause for a moment because my sister forgot that she had left her phone in here. It's okay. So, the thing I was talking about, yes, we went outside. So me and my friend, like two of my friends, me and my two of my friends, we went outside and they vape, right? So that's fine. That's whatever. Like I don't care. You do you, boo. You do you. And we were stood out there. And firstly, the first funny thing and what I want to say is that the bin men came round and we waved at them and they waved back, so that was nice. And then, one of them, the other one, she turns to us too, and she says, "Oh yeah, I had COVID on Boxing Day, and then I like tested negative like 2 days ago." So she tested negative on Saturday, and I'm like, let me just get up the time. Yeah, so she had it for like 8 days. And I was like, great, thank you for telling me that, my love. Like, the fuck? Like, I guess, because obviously they don't, like, I don't mention exactly everything. Like, I talk about my life and I talk about things that have happened in my life. Like, we used to go to this cafe together, me, my mum, and my sister. It was very nice. And that we used to go to the cafe inside the big Tesco's that was in the town that my mum works at, the hospital that she works at. And it was so fun, and we would go like shopping there, and it was like so funny. And my dad like was rolling around on the trolley one time, like because it wasn't that filled yet, he couldn't support his weight, so we like crashed to the floor. It was so funny. Or that we would all go for like the weekly shop, the fortnightly shop at Asda, which was in a completely different place. Like, I tell those sorts of stories. So it's not that they don't know. I have like mentioned little things about having OCD, but one of the things that really like gets me like stressed out about like cleaning and being sanitized is like when there's mentions of like an illness, like a freaking illness that you can catch, you know. So obviously my mum works as a nurse. So whenever it's like this time of the year, I get kind of anxious because obviously like the flu is going round in hospital. Like people are getting the flu and they have to go into hospital, some of them. And then like my mum could catch that or norovirus, which is basically like a super stomach bug thing, which makes you uncontrollably vomit for a few days. And so that's like really been stressing me out. And like when the COVID pandemic happened, obviously my mum, she wasn't on a ward that took COVID people. like people with COVID, but like it still stressed me out because she had to look after someone who had COVID. She ended up catching it and then bringing it back to us, like stress. Like I could not probably be in a worse situation than I'm like always in. And I'm not saying it to be rude to my mom or anything. Like I love that she's been able to do what she loves for her entire career. But the fact that she had a child, two children in fact, that have been kind of quite unwell in themselves, and that one of her children has like clinically diagnosed OCD and like issues surrounding like hygiene and stuff, like making sure like I carry around hand sanitizer all the time, and I have like first aid kits and stuff. Like I'm prepared for things like that. And I get really stressed out when people are ill around me. Like that ain't good. That is not good for my psyche. So that was fun. Yeah, we also just went to the hairdressers, and it was really funny. We were talking about cruises, and I said like, oh, I would love to. I think it was a Norwegian cruise or something, and I said like as a joke, like, oh yeah, just take my kidneys to have like a really fancy room. And the hairdresser, because obviously she knows us, was just like laughing a load. Yeah. It wasn't that good, but to be fair, like, when is my humour ever actually funny? I don't, it's all fun and games. Yeah. We also went to Superdrug. I will get on with sorry for a minute, but yeah, we went to Superdrug and I was picking up an order. And it was really funny. The lady was trying to get me to, like, I think she wanted us to give them back the boxes that my order had come in because I ordered it into the store. And I was like, I just quite frankly want to leave. I want to not be in Superdrug right now and just go carry on to Sainsbury's so then we can go home. Like, I respect you, but you are in a warm store working, and I don't want to be here as much as you don't want to serve people. Like, how about we work together, and the together can be letting me and my mother leave, you know? You know. So that was a funny little hee hee ha ha thing. Yes, smart. So, if you don't know, Smart is a B-side on Le Seraphim's third official EP called Easy, which was released. I am trying to remember this off the top of my head, so. Okay, so on the 22nd of January 2024, Music announced that the Seraphim would be releasing their third EP called Easy on the 19th of February. Of the same year, obviously. On the 7th of February, a track sampler video was released, and the track listing was also released the following day, with Smart being announced as one of the tracks on the album. And the music video teaser was released on the 4th of March, and the music video was released the following day. And obviously they had like English versions and remixes released following that. So the music video itself, like for Smart on the actual EP, it was filmed like really cool. It was just in like a warehouse, and it was just like they were dancing in front of like art and stuff. And like I do like Easy as a song, but I think Smart. I think if they wanted to make that the title track, I think that would have been better. I think it would have been more well received. Like the whole project might have been more well received than Easy being the title track, but obviously I get that it's like Easy Crazy Smart. Sorry, Easy Crazy Hot, not Smart Crazy Hot. Like Easy Crazy Hot is like, I guess. No, it's a fine song. I would say if I was gonna listen to the song, I listen to it with the music video, you know? Like there's just some songs that like sorry, I was having a drink. There's just some songs that you can't listen to without like visuals to it. It's so strange. It's the same as Black Swan by BTS, I think. Like, I don't know, watching their music show performances, it's just weird. It doesn't improve the song. It just feels weird. I don't know. Yeah, so there are 6 official remixes. So we have on the digital download album, we have Smart, English version, Smartest, Remix, Chill, Miami Bass, Festival House, Sped Up, Slow Down, and Reverb. I don't have the English one, which is a shame. However, I don't think I do then. I guess I could listen to them. I think, well, I do actually want to do episodes on English songs, but I mean, that it's originally a Korean song, so I don't know. So I do apologise that we're not going to talk about the English version, but we have the smartest. Well, yeah, we have the smartest first. And I listened to about 30 seconds of it, also of each song. 5 out of 10. Sometimes in remixes, they just don't really do anything like for me. I have to listen to the smart. I've said smart too many times that now it doesn't feel like a real word. It was nice. Yeah. Next we have chill. I didn't love it as much. Like I feel like the song is already quite chilled out anyway. Well, I don't know. Like it has a certain vibe, a chill, kind of cool energy, like fun vibe to it. That when you try and mellow it out, you try and chill it out, it doesn't really work in the same way. So I put it as an 8 out of 10. Miami Bass. I did not like this. As soon as I put it on, I was like, no, no, I don't like this. But I knew that obviously, like the other remixes, like I didn't want to immediately say it was bad and then the other ones I don't like. So I put it as a 7.5 out of 10, but I would probably say it's like a 6. Festival House. No, just no. Like it's a lot faster because obviously it's meant to be for like it's meant to be like for parties and stuff. And I don't like that sort of music much. Like obviously like crazy as like a like the entire that and its remixes are very and it's got a lot of like modeling vibe to it and you can like obviously the music video was filmed in the Jisoo, yeah, they were in a bathhouse with the House of Jisoo Vogue dance team, and yeah, it like gives the vibe of a club, and that like works for this, but like crazy isn't, sorry, smart isn't for the club, but festival house is, and I don't like that. I don't know. I'm I'm very particular, as you can probably tell by my podcast at this point, but yeah. Sped up version. I actually really liked it. I was like vibing because it's just a regular song but like sped up, and I like the song, so I gave it a 9 out of 10. Slow and reverb. Just some reverb songs. It really does not do what like it's like ASMR. I don't like ASMR at all. Like it just doesn't. It like tickles my brain in like a very irritating way, and I just don't appreciate it as like a musical feature. But in some songs, I do like it. It's just Smart is not one of them. But yeah, so out of the 6 songs, it got 46.5 out of 60. I don't know what then 30, so it would be a 20.25 out of 30. I don't know how to average that. I do know how to find the median. I just then have to do it again. Woo. So 8.5 plus 8 plus point, oh gosh, 7.5 plus 7 plus 9.5 plus 6. There we go, 46 point. Yeah, to be fair, I could have just put 46.5 and then divided that by 6. I don't know why I did that. 7.75, that's the average. If you want to note that down in your little notebook on podcasts, which if anyone does have that, please do tell me. Like how do people feel about podcasts? Do you like wonder about what I'm gonna talk about? Because I don't know what I'm gonna talk about either most of the time. Like I just record. I am at the mercy of whatever anyone wants. No, it's a little bit more. It is a little bit more thought out than that. I will say that. Like, I was originally going to do an episode on CPP when they first debuted, but I kind of forgot. And then like everything kind of went tearing towards the Raspberry last one fire. Like I have intentions with the podcast and like what I want to do, but then also I understand that I have a life outside of this. I forget a lot of the time to record actually. Like you would not believe how many times I forget about doing this until like the day before or the day off, and it's actually kind of funny. The problem. So like I don't like live and breathe this podcast. If anything, it's just one of those. It's like quite low on my list of priorities, which I'm sure makes everyone who listens to it feel like 10 times better. But yeah, thank you as always for listening. And I'll talk to you guys again very, very soon. Bye.